All right, everybody, welcome back to another monthly market report for real estate here in the Central Okanagan, this time overviewing the stats in April of 2026. So over the last month, we have seen another positive uptick in sales. As the spring market has progressed, we've started to see the market slightly trend a little upwards towards a more balanced market. But again, the market varies in each product with still that oversaturation in the condo markets, the single family homes in that $800 to $1.2, $1.3 million range moving pretty steadily, and townhomes have been pretty even keeled. But let's take a more in-depth look and overview the stats. Now, looking at sales, like I said, we saw an uptick with 436 sales over the last month, which is up 8.94% from the previous month and down slightly, just 2.02% from this time last year. The average sales price, however, has increased 5.57% to an average sales price for all product of $783,660. So again, even though sales overall have slightly slowed from last year, our average price, our median price has relatively stayed the same. It fluctuates a little bit above and a little bit below each month, but prices haven't come down a ton in the last year. Now, looking at the absorption rate, again, we are still in a buyer's market with an absorption rate 11.41%, getting pretty close to that 12% mark, which would put us at a low end of a balanced market. The Bank of Canada over the last month decided to hold their rates at 2.25% with the next rate announcement on June 10th, 2026. Taking a look at the list to sell ratio, we are at a list to sell ratio of 96.41%, slightly up from this time last month, but not a huge change overall. Again, the properties that hit the market and are accurately priced along with the market trend are usually selling within the month, while properties that are overpriced trying to test out the market continue to sit month over month, lowering their price and ultimately creating this higher days on market. Looking at average prices for individual product, condos are up 10.42% from last month to an average price of $495,516. Townhouses are down 11.34% to an average price of $691,721. And single family homes are up 11.2% to an average price of $1,163,745. But again, you see those big fluctuations in individual product from month to month, but on average, prices have remained relatively stable. Looking at the days on market, which I just discussed, the average days on market is 68 days, which has definitely come down slightly since the beginning of the year for sure. When the market gets really stale over those winter months, you see things starting to move a little quicker as we get into spring and the summer. But we're still up 9.55% from this time last year when we were at an average of 62 days. Looking at listing inventory, we are down 9.52%, which again, we were up all of last year with our inventory continuing to grow as the market got a little more stale. But now we are starting to see product move, places coming off the market. So we're down 9.52% from last year. We are still sitting at 8.76 months of inventory, but we're seeing the inventory come down, the sales go up, and our market starting to move in a more positive direction. We'll see what the Bank of Canada does next month. I think with some of the socio-economic situations going on in the world, I don't really foresee them dropping the rates anytime soon, but we will continue to see how the summer progresses. If you have any questions about what we discussed today, make sure you reach out to me at the contact information on the screen and linked in the description down below. Or if you want to learn more about Kelowna, moving to the area, and you'd like just more of an in-depth overview of what it's like to live in Kelowna and the Okanagan, make sure you subscribe to my main channel, Living in Kelowna BC. Once again, my name is Boholij, your Okanagan Realtor and Relocation Specialist. That was my monthly market update covering real estate stats in the Central Okanagan, overviewing the month of April 2026. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video.